Ann Arbor, Michigan, following the No. 13 Michigan football team's surprising 27-24 loss to Michigan State, we break down 5 lasting takeaways from the game. Point 1. Michigan was not prepared enough to win. Full stop. The Wolverines were outcoached and outprepared in this game. On a coaching level, Michigan's offensive play calling was largely conservative and cautious from start to finish in a game plan that didn't fit the Wolverines' talent, while Michigan failed to effectively adjust on defense when it was clear what Michigan State's game plan was going to be. In terms of execution, Michigan was out-hit early and often, committed mistakes like drops and arm tackles, and gave Michigan State 5 of its 20 first downs on penalties while the Wolverines committed 10 penalties overall. Without being in practice or on the sidelines, no one can definitively say Michigan wanted the game less or looked past the Spartans. That said, one team showed up ready for a fight, and it wasn't the top 15 team playing at home with a talent advantage and championship aspirations. On a young team, that falls on Michigan's coaches first and foremost. Point 2. The Wolverines are in trouble at corner. Michigan had a number of issues in the game. One has to think that every position group will get reamed in film review of Saturday's loss, but the area that the Wolverines' issues seem the least fixable are at cornerback. Starting corners Gemon Green and Vincent were beat badly every time they were beat, as Michigan State connected for 204 yards on just 5 of its big downfield pass attempts and threw for 323 yards on 17 completions overall. White and Jalen Nailor, who are not Rashod Bateman or Chris Olave-level players, combined for 264 yards on just 10 catches. Green and Gray, and on occasion, their backups or safeties, didn't show the speed and quickness needed for press man, while also revealing a number of bad technique habits. It must be added that Michigan needs way more from its pass rush in order to limit high-yardage passing plays. One could also dig into the coverage schemes Michigan was utilizing. But while the Wolverines' defensive front had a bad week, it's clear through 2 games that Michigan's cornerbacks either aren't ready or just aren't good enough to be among the best in the Big Ten. In a 9-game regular season with no bye weeks or non-conference games, there really isn't much of a difference between those 2 options. Point 3. Michigan's offense has promise, but needs to convert when it counts. It feels strange critiquing Michigan's defense more than its offense in a 27-24 game, but the Wolverines definitely had some moments on offense. Blake Corum, A.J. Henning and Roman Wilson once again showed excellent potential, 127 yards from scrimmage on 14 touches, while Giles Jackson and Cornelius rebounded from quiet season debuts to the tune of 10 catches and 110 yards.